Morning! Welcome to the classiest place on earth. My name's ClassyKatie. Today was stressful already. How's everyone doing? Helena, thank you for rating me 3 times while I restarted my stream. Can we just talk about that? Helena, you're a fucking badass and I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm crying. I stress so much of tears going down my face. I'm not actually crying, but I stress tear. I stress tear. Yeah, we should smoke. That was fun. That was a fear moment. Good morning. Oh my God. Polynerdic, thank you so much for giving me 28 months of Bezos money because God knows he doesn't need it. I got my egg. I cleaned her. I've got a bowl. It's early. Azula is officially out of her molt. Ooh, I actually put on camera too. Let me see if it'll work. Oh, you can kind of see her in there. She's out of it though, totally out of it now. God, that reflection is the worst. But she's out of her molt now, and I'm super excited for her. She's been needing to molt since I got her, so I'm very excited she's out. So, you can kind of see her and her molt in there. It's really exciting. Good morning, Mumvin. How are you? Hello, Cake. How are you, my love? Good morning, good morning. Let's cheers. Where's my... Oh, wait, they're in my pocket, right? Please say... Yeah, I did grab lighters. Okay, let's cheers. That was incredibly quiet. Why are those so quiet? The fuck? I don't know what's going on. I don't even want to deal with it. Sam, thank you so much for 9 months in a row of loyalty to the holes. You're amazing. That was a big hit. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Right, a center. Thank you so much for that resub. I don't know why those are so quiet because all my volume is jacked up and I don't want to touch it. Okay, that one's mic, music, game PC, phones. Why are my alerts so quiet? My whole stream is quiet again. Nothing has changed. Nothing makes sense to me. I don't get it. On what? I know my voice is fine, because I sound good, right? I'm, full volume. Is there anything wrong with my voice? I know. Well, I heard that apparently there were some window updates that fucked everybody's audio. So I'm just worried. Device properties. Let's see if something else is, taking it over or something. No. Why is it so quiet? I didn't do anything. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, you guys can tell me I'm quiet all the time, but a solution would be great. I really don't know what to do. I'm so tired of dealing with audio. I really don't know what to do. I'm not changing anything. I'm not touching anything. I just checked my audio settings. They're the same. I don't fucking know. I really don't know. Right click audio mixer by the gear on what? What am I looking at? On what? On slobs? Right click the gear, okay, and then go to filters, and then I'm putting a gain on. Okay, I gained that shit up. How's that right there? Is that decent? How's that sound? It says my Streamlabs literally says it's peaking beyond reason for you guys. That's what freaks me out. It's burying the needle, man. Sounds better? Okay, I'm gonna try to redo an alert, and you guys tell me how that sounds. Okay, here we go. I don't get it. Why are they so quiet? It's going through the same thing. I really have no idea. Oh, did I put side cam on? Thank you. Look at her. She's stretching. Yeah, it's something else going on, but I don't know. No, they're all coming through broadcast system. This would be, what if I did this? Hold on.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Was that better? But I think you're hearing it twice now. It says it's playing it twice. Streamlabs is fucking with me, man. It says it's playing it twice. So maybe that's what's fucking me up. So weird. I'm baffled by all of this. It's so fucking bizarre. It's just like I don't change anything every day. It doesn't make sense to me. It's very stressful. What the fuck is your source though? That is so fucking weird. I don't know. I'm replay. Now I can't get a fucking alert to replay? Hello? Is this a joke? I'm silent? Shut the fuck up. I'm silent? You can't hear me. Oh, thank God. Okay. But I can't. You hear it. Do you hear it twice? You don't hear it twice? As long as you guys don't hear it twice. It says it's playing twice for me. Okay. Like, you know how you have the sliders? 2 of them jump when the alert goes off, and that's why I'm baffled. I'm baffled. Nothing makes sense at all. Turn the gain filter down slightly. Okay. Filters. We'll turn the gain down a little bit. How about that? Less peaky, but still good? Hi, Tare. How are you, love? Sorry, I'm so stressed. Is that good? Yeah, it says it's peaking. That's why I didn't want to turn it up. Good? Thanks, guys. I hate audio. Like, I don't even restart my computer. Like, I only restart my computer, like, once a week. So it's not even a restart that's doing anything. Like, it's literally changing while I'm sleeping, and it's making me feel like I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna fucking go crazy. It just, I'm going insane, I feel like. It's ghosts. I don't get it. I had that. There's no standardized audio volume that everyone can go off of. Yeah, it's fucking dumb. Yep, I heard. That's what Rod told me. Windows updates fucked everyone. I don't think I had a Windows update. Going crazy, even more. I mean, nah. So fucking frustrating. Okay, how's everyone doing? I'm watching my spider molt. So what happens is once they come out of their skin, they have to like stretch and get all the circulation into their legs again. So that's what she's doing. She's on her back, like stretching her legs and stuff. I might be able to fix the camera actually now that we're not focusing on fuck everything else. Audio. Ugh. Audio is like the first form of technology we invented, I think. Like, shouldn't we figure it out by now? Come on. Let's see. Where's the oh, no. There we go. And then jack that up a little. And a little. And yeah, I think that's good, right? You can see her. You'll be able to see her stretch and stuff. Yeah. Audio got a case of the fucking Mondays, dude. Oh yeah, like see, I've got everything set right. Like my computer is fucking top notch. Zeke's gone through it so many times. It's like a mix of Streamlabs and GoXLR. It's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare routing your sounds. Ugh. It's my devil. I don't get it. Like audio is the fucking demon. Also, side note, Eliza had her credit card stole today, and someone tried to buy like $300 worth of crap off Eliza's debit card. Today's a bad day, kind of. We're gonna make it better. We'll play Darkest Dungeon and fucking murder people or something. Sprays holy water, right? Like, fucking Christ, what is wrong with today? Ugh. I'm glad you're phenomenal, Polynerdic. Fucking A. Fucking A. I know. I'm so excited because she's gonna be so colorful. Did she do a little stretch? So behind her is the molt. So once she gets up and moves away, I'll pull the molt out. But I don't like to bother them. Like, molting for a tarantula is the scariest and most vulnerable time for them. Because right now, she's a jelly bean. Like, even her fangs are like gummies. They're not hard yet. She has to wait for her body to, like, harden up. So it's really scary for them and very stressful. Gross. Giving birth to yourself. She's literally kind of giving birth to herself. She's molting. Well, she already molted. She got out. Her molt is behind her, but now she's on her back, like, stretching and trying to get her blood moving. Smoke some weed about it. We should. I feel like I need to be super high. If you're from Bentonville, Arizona, and went to Walmart this morning and used not your card, the FBI is going to get you. Oh. People are dumb. People try to steal my shit all the time. I get emails at least once a week saying someone tried to steal my password for something. Twitter, Twitch. Also, did you guys hear there was another horrible shooting in Colorado yesterday? Some dude went to his girlfriend's child's birthday party and shot up 7 people and himself and murdered them. I am so tired of it. Like, what the fuck? Thankfully, he didn't kill any kids, but Jesus fucking dicks. New moons tomorrow? That's probably it. I was born on a full moon, so new moons fuck me up. It's Arkansas, not Arizona. Okay, if you're in Arkansas, we're coming for you. How the fuck many more mass shootings is it going to take for them to realize that it's the weapons of mass destruction that are the problem? And maybe mental health. We still have not done one. I mean, we don't even have time to do anything about mental health because we're still trying to fucking solve other shit. I don't know. Like, the priority list is so fucked up. There's still people in cages on the border. I don't know. Oh my god, Eliza, did I ever tell you that story? There was when I worked at
Never forget to take your joy.
Oh
and
my
I
god, Joy.
guarantee
We should
you'll
take
be
her
able to go
Joy.
as smooth
That
as
could be why I'm
butter.
feeling a little crazy right now. When I worked at Taco Time in high school, one of the kids that worked there, he got hired. He worked for he was only working there like a week, and he pocketed someone's debit card at the cash register. And mind you, you all know the small town I lived in. Like, we didn't live in a metropolitan area. Everybody knows everybody. So not only that, he got off work at nighttime, went to Walmart in his Taco Time uniform with his name tag on, and went and like tried to buy a computer or something with this debit card. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Some people are just born smart. Fucking Christ, dude. I mean, I'm kind of a ditz, and damn. Miami had a shooting too? Fuck, that's so sad. I've never had an urge to take a gun and shoot a person. I don't even really like shooter games that's shooting people. I don't like the urge to cause such mortal violence is so beyond me. Let's take our joy. Dude, mental health is so huge. It needs to be huge in our country, but it's not. I like shooters where you shoot aliens and stuff, but people, it's just boring. I mean, people are everywhere. I see humans all the time. I want to hang out with aliens or something, you know? Yeah, like, violence as a whole, I get. I'm kind of a violent person. Like, I used to punch shit when I was angry, and my brothers and I used to wrestle and beat each other up all the time. But mortally wounding a human, I cannot fucking fathom or wrap my brain around any of that at all. Like, the urge to fucking kill somebody or take a gun even in public around people. Head knowledge. Yeah, it just, how, like, and you guys have heard my stories. Like, I've had a pretty traumatic life and I still don't have that. I hate Trump. You know, when he got president, every nurse at the hospital said they'd martyr themselves if he came to our hospital. No one deserves to die, but he's not really a person, so. It's your favorite breed, Jeffy. Is it really? Jeffrey? Yes, this is Azula. She is a Brachypelma Bome, which is a Mexican fire leg, and she's fucking gorgeous. Have you heard of Nick Cage's movie? Hopefully happier topic. Jiu-Jitsu 2020 action fantasy. 1 hour and 42 minutes every 6 years, an ancient order of jiu-jitsu fighters joins forces to battle a vicious race of alien invaders. But when a celebrated war hero goes down to defeat the fate of the planet, is it good? I feel like Nick Cage is such a hit or miss. Like, sometimes he just gets too Nick Cagey, but sometimes he's awesome. Thank you, Tare. I like it. I think I like my hair. I get like, I went and bought weed yesterday. I took my Jeep for our first solo ride for our first weed trip together. So, just so you guys know, we did that together. And a girl, like, yelled at me across the parking lot to compliment on my hair. I was like, whoa. Thank you. You knew it was Azula? Yes. I love Azula. She's my favorite, too. Just because she's, I don't know, she's just fucking out all the time. She's awesome. And I've been waiting for her to molt for a long time. Please don't. You breed? What? Breed is below species in Mexican. Fire leg is almost certainly... Wait, what? Don't you breed? Oh, don't use breed. Breed is below species and Mexican... Did I say breed? Did I say breed like a dog? It's a species. It's the breed of this purebred tarantula is the Highland Azula tarantula. Give them my number. She was really cute. She had pretty hair. But it's I've never had people like run at me to tell me how much they love my hair. It's kind of weird. I want to see a pic of the Jeep. Ooh, Zeke took pictures. I haven't taken a picture of myself yet, but do you guys want to see my Jeep? I mean, you could really Google it. It looks exactly like the models, but I'll pull up a picture. Zeke did send them to me. I'll fucking run at you. Yes, I did. I finally pulled the butthole loan. Well, the butthole loan. Pulled my butthole money and bought myself a fucking Jeep. Yep. I sound not excited. I'm still getting over the fact that it was... I just have a... You guys know I can't stand spending money. I really hate dumping money, but it's really fun to drive. It's exactly what I wanted. It's really fun to drive. Thank you. I worked really fucking hard, man. And I want to go fucking mudding and, like, fuck shit up, you know? All right, I'm going to send these to myself. Also, Zeke took a picture of me sleeping with Lilith. It's pretty cute. I'll show you. Thanks, guys. I have a hard time feeling like I earned literally anything, but I quite literally earned it. They are really fun to drive. It's so smooth. Like, the clutch. I'm so used to driving sports cars. Having a clutch in a big car like that, you don't even feel it. Like, you gun it and you don't feel it. Like, suddenly you're just going fast. It's pretty cool. I got a stick? Oh, yes. Absolutely. I will never get another automatic again in my entire life. Worst decision I ever made. So fucking boring. Yeah, always a stick. That's why it took me so long to get a Jeep, honestly. A lot of you thought I was just, like, holding out because I don't like to spend money. But honestly, a lot of it was just finding a stick shift is so hard. They are really fucking hard to come by. Like, people keep them and never sell them, ever. They like to have them. Like, no, I didn't. I'm about to show you it right now. Zeke took some pictures of it. I was going to, like, surprise you guys, but Zeke told his whole chat, so that was, like, you know. The first time I drove my Jeep, I was surprised I could pull out with just the clutch, no gas. Dude, what the fuck? Like, you never have to shift. That's the other weird thing. So, like, going 40 miles an hour, I'd need to be in, like, 5th or 6th gear in my sports car, like, at that point. But in the Jeep, it's, like, 3rd gear. And you're still, like, 0 RPMs. Like, it's just weird for me. It's very bizarre, but I love it. It's very fun. UK, everything's a stick shift. That's the way it is in most of the world, Helena. Yeah. I think I'm the rare handful that doesn't drive stick shift. Dude, everywhere I've gone, everywhere else in the world, it's majority stick shift. Like, it's only here that we don't do it. 4th gear in my stick, 40 miles an hour. Yeah, it's like 3rd or 4th. Like, it's really nice. Is Twitch twitching? No. Boo. All right, so I'll show you the pictures. So the first one I'm going to show you. Wait, what screen are we on? Nope, wrong one. Although we should open Stream Raiders. Should we do Stream Raiders? Is Twitch twitching for anybody? Poor Nicktastic's having some twitches. I did. I pulled. I mean, it's not even I pulled the trigger. I found mine. I found my Jeep. It was so hard to find. Like, really, really hard to find. Jeeps, they never lose their value. They stay in top. Like, most people that own a Jeep keep the maintenance up on them, so they just don't sell them. It's crazy. Is she twitching? Is she stretching? Oh, yeah. She might be looking to flip over. Yep. She's doing her little twitchy twitches over there. She's... Auto with paddle shifters. I had that in my auto, and I didn't like them. It's not the same. I don't know what it is. I will warn you, Jeep plus high speed, no good. Giant bricks do not like to go fast. They will, but that I would never get a Jeep for, like, freeway, what's the word? Like, freeway commuting. I would never do that. Like, there's so many reviews of Jeeps online, and people are like, it's horrible. I have to commute for 2 hours a day. I'm like, why are you buying an off-road vehicle to commute for 2 hours a day in traffic? What do you... You're confused. I worked for years in service lane for Chrysler Jeep Dodge, and the many times I heard the death wobble. Oh, yeah, when you go fast. Zeke and I were comparing stories the other night of, like, speeding in cars. And when I was a kid, I had my little Saturn LS. I've told you guys about my Saturn before. And, it was light as air, and there was this one, it was called Greenbow. There was this road behind Kettle Falls where I grew up called Greenbow, and it was just long enough that you could get really fucking fast on it. And I got my car up to like 110, I think, and I felt my doors like rattling, and I could feel my car felt like it was gonna start falling apart. It was pretty scary, so I slowed down and I didn't ever do it again. Not for commuting, right? Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, all these, like, fucking pearl-clutching white women are like, my Jeep isn't very nice on the highway when I go to the mall. And I'm like, bitch, that's meant for mountains. What's wrong with you? What causes the death wobble? Because they're just really top-heavy. They're really top-heavy, and they're considered like a Lego car, so you can take everything off of them. I can just buckle off the doors. I can take every piece off my Jeep. So it's not like an airtight unit. So a lot of, it doesn't have, like, it has wind resistance. It has bad wind. I'm trying to think of a word for it. They got an electric blue Wrangler. That's fucking amazing. Aerodynamics. Thank you. It has bad. Yeah, it's not meant to be an aerodynamic sports car like what I had. It's meant to be like, get the fuck over things and go in the woods and stuff. It's really nice not bottoming out on speed bumps. I have to say that. Like, my whole life, every car, I mean, especially the Mazda, bless her heart, I loved my Mazda so much. But, I mean, a speed bump, the lowest speed bump in town, I would bottom out on. And it's just like, Colorado's not built for cars. They basically are flat in the front, and that doesn't do well for fastness. Yeah, exactly. Also, like, to spin in icy conditions. Dude, I asked Zeke if he'd ever rolled a Jeep before the other day, and he looked at me like I was insane. And I was like, what? And he's like, no, like, on purpose? I'm like, well, you don't roll it on purpose. Like, you try to go up a hill and you accidentally roll it, but you've got a roll cage. He thought I was insane. I'm like, that's what these are for, honey. Just wait. Just wait. Do we need battle plans today? The Subaru Crosstreks are really nice. I almost got one of those. The one automatic car I ever had was a Subaru Outback. And I drove across the country with it, and it was fun. But no, it was like, it felt like a mom car. It just had all these bells and whistles and all this, like, extra shit in it that I would never use ever. Most people roll their cars, Jeeps rather. Well, when you go, like, out, my family, we used to go to the dunes and, like, do paddle tire dirt biking and shit. I grew up on dirt bikes and stuff, and so you would take your Jeeps and try to go over these really steep climbs, and sometimes they'd flip backwards. I don't like to do it. It's horrifying. You have to fight the resistance to grab the bars because you will lose all your fingers. You just have to sit here and roll, and I don't like it. Yeah, you're supposed to, like, book over a hill. I don't like Subarus. I don't fit in them as a tall person, and the seats are very uncomfortable. I don't get it. I rolled a Beetle 3 times in a day. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Subarus are great, but my family's had Subarus all their lives, and every time we get one, we're always like, fuck. Like, my dad had a Subaru Outback Coupe for a while, and he had to replace the timing belt on it twice. And my mom had a Subaru Legacy, and it was just uncomfortable. Like, the seats are, like, really hard, buckety type seats. It's just not my favorite. I'm a big person. I'm 6 feet tall. I like a big car. Push it back up and just keep driving? Yeah, I mean, that's what they were built for. I'm a shorty. See, that's the first thing I said when I got the Jeep was, holy shit, it's so nice to fit in a car. Like, my knees don't touch anything at all. Like, not the steering column, anything. It's like it was made for a 6-foot person, imagine. Was it a Gen 1 Hummer? How did you roll it? That's terrifying. You got hurt? Oh, hellbound, no. Yeah, Subaru timing belts are shit. I don't know why, but they go out like crazy. And I think they're actually a timing chain. I don't think they do like the rubber belt anymore, so it's kind of more expensive. They're great cars, but like for a big person, they're just uncomfortable. And you can't really find them, like unless you get like a WRX or something, it's hard to find a stick shift unless you order one. My BF struggles to get in my Ford Fiesta hatchback. I mean, pixelated, I'm not even shitting you. Like, Zeke made the joke when we were trading in the Mazda that he had to lay on the ground and roll into it. Because it was a sports car. Like, it was meant to get really good gas mileage and go really fast on the freeway. Because I got it when I worked at the hospital and I'd sit in traffic every day. You hit black ice on a dark road and went through 3 trees? Fuck off. And you got hurt? Aren't Hummers supposed to be like military vehicles? Yeah, new ones have chains, and so they're more expensive. Also, like, you can't change them on your own anymore. The new, like, I don't know if this is the way in all engines, definitely not in my Jeep, thank God. But, like, in all the new Subarus, the engine's, like, encased in a acrylic box, and it's a computer. You can't even get into it anymore. Like, I'm not that old. I'm not that old, but when I was a kid, my dad taught me to change my own oil. That was a stipulation for having a car. You can't anymore. I don't even know if you can. Like, some cars, you have to drop the entire, what's that plate on the bottom? Like, if you're going to change the transmission or flush the transmission fluid, there's, like, a plate on the bottom of the car. I can't remember what it's called. You have to drop the whole thing off just to get into your engine these days. It's crazy. Dude, say it again. It's very weird. That's one thing I kind of like about my Jeep is I can get into it. It's not enclosed. I don't know about new Jeeps. My old TJ Wrangler was an inline 6, and it is a non-interface engine. I'll have to look. I don't know. The oil pan, yeah. You have to drop the entire thing to get into your engine. Like, it's just, like when I was a kid, I could just roll under my dad's truck and unscrew a knob, and that was how you changed your oil. And now it's like, I don't even know what engines look like anymore. They're very weird. It's made like that, so you have to pay the dealership to fix stuff for you, and then they make more money from you. Oh, I'm sure it is. And it's a computer, and the general public does not know how to do anything with a computer, you know? We're pretty rare. Computer people. My stepdad left the plate off when he changed the oil in my mom's Caravan. Oh, God. Why? Did he leave it off on purpose or just forget? Oof. It's under a plastic air intake housing. You have to remove it to get to it. What the fuck? You know, that was actually, oh my God, you activated a memory in my head. One of my dad's cars is exactly like that, and he made me change the oil, and it was so weird. You had to, like, reach up and in to the engine to, like, unscrew something, and there was something in the way we had to jack, and it was, like, behind the left wheel of the front tire or something. Oh my God, does anybody know what I'm talking about? I think it was my Pontiac. It was so weird. It was, like, the front left tire, like, the shit was behind it, and you had to, like, reach up behind the wheel well. It was fucking stupid and really weird. That's an extra part you don't want to leave off. Yeah. No, I haven't showed the Jeep yet. Nope. Let's do it. Sorry, I just get talking. So this is me sleeping with Lilith, not the Jeep. Zeke took this picture last night. I fell asleep with my hoodie on, and Lilith decided to sleep on top of me. I love my dog. She's so cute. She's just so precious. Look how big she is, though. Huge. And that's my...
This is Sparta!
Die, motherfucker! Big Berg, my love. Time flies when you have a wonderful community to hang out with. Dude, amen to that. My streams fly by so fast, I get pissed. Yesterday, we didn't play a game before an hour before I ended. What the fuck is wrong? My dad had a Pontiac like that. You had to take off the front driver's side wheel and reach up through the wheel to get back to the 2 back spark plugs. Thank you. Yes, that was exactly what it was. It was so fucking weird. Isn't she beautiful? She's gorge. I mean, honestly, if you're getting a Jeep and worried about it being dirty, you shouldn't get a Jeep. Like, I'm excited to get her dirty. Like, she's gonna show every fucking piece of mud I go through. I'm stoked. That's the way it's supposed to be. Shoes are another thing for me. People that like wash their shoes and shit, like I don't get it. Shoes you walk in shit and bugs and whatever all day. Cars are meant to be like fucking used. I mean, technically the Jeep is a truck bed. The Jeep is a truck. All of those doors, all those panels come off completely. It's a truck. I could literally just lift the top of the car off and it's a truck. How hard is it to get those hard tops off? It's actually not a hard top. It is a SkyTouch soft top, so it's super easy. It's a one button convertible. I know. I'm so spoiled. I feel so spoiled. Never did I think I'd be that bitch who had a convertible. It's a soft top one touch. So literally it's just like a soft top. You just crinkle it up and take it off. It's dope. But there's literally a button and it goes convertible. It's crazy. I feel very adult. Very adult. It's very sexy. She's just great. A dirty white sports car. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. No. Yeah, so much room for activities. Thank you. I did earn this shit. Old school soft top. Yeah, that's what I was gonna get. But honestly, this came up and I was like, okay, guess I'll do that. Isn't it beautiful? I went to Prestige Dodge. I really, really like it. I still haven't named it. Oh, you're not spoiled if you bought it for yourself. You're just a badass bitch who's got her shit together. Dude, it's so hard to accept that, but I think I do. I think I might have my shit together. Whoa. Weird. What do you do then? Relax? No. There is a bright orange Jeep with green rims around here notable because it's a diesel. Dude, that's the other problem. A lot of the sticks are diesel. And I don't want a diesel. Like, so many stick shifts out there are diesel, and I just didn't want a diesel at all. There's so many different types of cars in existence these days. Like, it's so hard to figure it out. Like, I wasn't, like, putting it off. What's bad about diesel? I mean, there's no pro or con to it, really. I didn't want to be buying diesel. I have no need for a diesel car. You know, like, I don't need a diesel. There's no pro or con to it. I watched a lot of videos and read a lot of shit. You do, and it's inspiring. Thank you. Took me a lot to get here, though. I'll never say it's easy, but I am pretty proud that for all the weird, fucked up shit I went through, I'm like, I don't use it as a crutch, or it doesn't, like, become a crutch in my life. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you get really fucked up and you can't get past it, but my sister and I seem to be totally functioning. Diesel used to be cheaper in the US, yep, but not anymore. It's terrible. It's ready to go up Storm Mountain, yep. She's beautiful. The only pro I know about diesel is that it can run on anything. I've had a stick shift and I enjoy it, but I hate not being able to use my hands in the car sometimes. But what are you doing in the car? What are you doing? I get bored in the car, so I love having a stick shift. I can't stand having nothing to do. So if I have music on and I've got my stick shift, I feel like I've got something to do. I do like that Jeep has a diesel electric hybrid. Dude, they're crazy. I looked at those, but those cars are $65,000. What? I mean, they're great if you can afford it, but that's like Tesla prices. Like, you're getting up in the fucking crazy car prices. I'm not that cool. Yeah, Boki, I've noticed every country I've ever gone to, most everything is stick shift, except in the US. I just love my stick shift, and it's theft protection. I hate to say it, but 99.9% of those little douches out there can't drive a stick, because they're 12. I like near Dallas and having a stick shift with the traffic. Yeah, stick shift in traffic, oh my god. Have you ever got the clutch jumps in your leg? Man, if you're in traffic for too long and you're just clutch, brake, clutch, brake, clutch, brake, my left calf will start to jump. Like, my left calf will start to, like, and my leg will start to, like, vibrate. It's really weird. My sister's 32 and can't drive a stick. There's a lot of people, literally, who have never even been in one. I've taught my last 3 boyfriends to drive a stick, actually. Zeke knows how to drive one, thank God. like it'll start to spasm because that muscle, you've just been cramping your calf muscle for, God knows how long in traffic. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've had that bad, but I don't sit in traffic. I don't have to sit in traffic. I choose not to. It's the millennial I mean, I'm a millennial, but it is. I checked the price of the PS5 here, if it were available, and it's around $1,000, literally double. Everything in South Africa is double the price I've found. That is so crazy and sick. No. That's a computer. I'm 46 and I've never driven a stick. My wife has driven her stick in her entire life and until she moved to the US. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to drive a stick. Like, I don't think there's a pro or a con to it, really. I like it because I have so much control over my car. If I want to get up a hill fast, I can drop it into second and get up a hill fast. In an automatic, it's going to stay in fourth gear and just go, and I'm going to get pissed. Stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. Yep, it drives you nuts. My sister and I learned to drive on a stick shift, and I wouldn't let my sons get their license. That's exactly what I was, Fiata. Exactly. My dad would not let me have a car until I could drive a stick. And his reasoning was very sound. He was like, you never know when you're going to get stuck, and you don't know what you're going to have to drive. And I quite literally got stuck in Seattle. I went to my friend AJ's birthday with an ex of mine, and my ex, the boyfriend at the time, I guess, he got so obliterated drunk that he ended up projectile vomiting Parrot Bay rum all over AJ's couch. And he was so fucked up he couldn't drive us home the next day, and he had a goddamn stick shift. So I had to learn this car in a stick shift in downtown Seattle. If anybody's ever driven in downtown Seattle, it's a pain in the dick with an automatic. Everything is this or this. It's just this. There's no flat in Seattle. And in a stick, I thank God every day my dad taught me how to drive a stick because that was so scary. The rollback, I mean, fuck. Also, did you know that if a stick shift driver rolls back into you, it's your fault because you were too close? Fun fact. If you're too close to someone on a hill and they're trying to use a stick and they roll into you, that's your fault. It happened to me and the cop was like, that's her fault. She was too close to you. I was like, wow, thank you. I didn't until it happened to me and I was like, bitch, hell yeah. Because people will seriously like ride your fucking ass. I mean, they will be up your bumper and I'm like, can you not, please? Do you realize what would happen if we got in an accident, like a fender bender? We'd all be fucked. Oh, it was hilarious. The look on this woman's face was just like she had been slapped. It was beautiful. If you roll back, it's your fault no matter what, because you should never roll back. Really? I mean, I don't roll back, but if you're a new clutch driver, you can roll back. Old cars, just do it. Like, your clutch is so low, you're going to roll. This one, I mean, newer cars, the clutch is so high, you're never going to roll, but mine actually has anti-rollback or something in it. Slap by justice, dude. I always leave room because I don't want to be in some heavy-duty fender bender. If you roll, you fail your license. Shut up. Are you serious? Damn. Oh my god, if you're gonna ride my ass, at least pull my hair. I used to have a sticker on my old car in high school that said, if you can read this, you're too fucking close. 100% we all drive manual? Damn. I mean, I don't roll back anymore, but in the old truck, like my dad, I learned how to drive a stick in a, like, 89 Toyota pickup. And it was like the long stick, that tall fucking stick that you can see it going into the gear shift in the bottom. And that bitch, because the clutch was so goddamn low, like, by the time you hit it, you'd get this little roll, but nothing serious. My favorite thing about driving a stick was parking my car on a steep incline and letting it start up at the bottom after rolling down and releasing the clutch. Isn't that beautiful? I do that too. I know, it's not good, but I definitely do it. The problem with me leaving a safe distance while driving is the assholes who take that, oh, I know. Well, I never leave a car's distance. There's a trick to it. I'm not going to let you squeeze in front of me, and I'm going to make you feel really bad if you try. Oh, Mark, what's up? I was a sophomore in college in 89. I feel old. You're not old. I might be the youngest person here. It's okay. It's okay. That was a good truck. That truck ran forever. I don't even think it died. I think my dad just eventually sold it. But I think he kept it for over 20 years. That little Toyota pickup went forever. I was always taught not to get super close to the person in front of me because if they stall or their car breaks down, I can't get around them. I was taught because, like, if I'm really close to the person in front of me and the person behind me slams into my car and I slam into that car, it's now my fault because I was too close to that car. But if I'm far enough away that the person behind me who slams into me doesn't push me into the next car, it's not just them. You know? I just don't want to spend money on tickets and shit that mean nothing. I'm all about avoiding spending money on things that don't need to be spent on. Like, that is just a thing you can avoid. Ooh, tear. That is one of my worst fears. That is so scary. I've literally like been at on a freeway exit and watched the guy behind me slam on his brakes and swerve off the road. And I was just sitting in my car like, oh, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Like, you can't do anything. You just gotta sit there. Scary. That is one of my worst fears. When I had a manual, I ended up spinning the tires every time I was going up a hill because the person behind was always so close. I just threw on the rubber. Yep, I do that sometimes too because people just ride your ass. So many drivers in Colorado stop a car length behind the car in front of them. They do. Colorado drivers are actually pretty good. I haven't noticed a huge, like, Baltimore was terrible. I might be completely done with my job on Wednesday. Holy shit, how do you feel? Do you still feel good about it? I hope so. Liability is the main reason here. The law stipulates minimum distances for different kinds of roads. If something happens, you can be held liable simply for being the wrong distance away. That's exactly here. If you're too close to the car in front of you, it's your fault, not their fault, because they didn't back into you. You'll love this, CK. Because of my height, there is no space between my shoulder and the seatbelt anchor. Oh. I've gotten pulled over twice for not wearing a seatbelt. Shut up. One let me off with a warning, and the other ticketed me? Wait. What? That's fucked up. I now have a bright orange safety vest, like, wrap on the seatbelt near the anchor. Yeah, fuck that. He said he saw me put it on as he was walking to the car. What a fucking douchebag. Man, I know a lot of really nice police officers, but goddamn, you hear these stories and you're just like, really? Why you gotta give everyone such a bad name? There's no possible way I could have put on while he was walking up. That's so fucking weird. That is so fucking weird. I don't think that's happened to me, but Jesus. What do you need to get a driver's license in the US? You have to take a test with the government. You have to take a written test and a driving test. If you're over 18, you don't have to actually take driver's ed like the class. You can just go do it. But if you're under 18, you have to take like driver's ed. The one who gave me a warning, I was like, I'm wearing my seatbelt. What did he say? Yeah, like what was his response? Like, sorry, I'm 6'6"? My bad? Eyesight, you also need eyesight. Mostly. Yeah, there's like I think it's a colorblind test and a, isn't it like a distance? What's that word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. Distance, oh my god, my brain. It's like knowing how far things are away from you. It's acuity, but like, what's it? There's a different word. Knowing how like it's depth perception. Jesus fuck, depth perception. Thank you. My god. Depth perception. You have to have decent depth perception. That's one of the most important things in driving because you have to know how far away things are. Yeah. Jesus goddamn, I hate when my brain does that. Thank you. Depth perception. The reality is some cops will not admit they were wrong for pulling you over. You should compromise their feeling of authority power. Well, it's almost like they're on a power trip, which is sad to me. Good morning, Mel. How are you? This is why now if I get pulled over, I have my arms sticking out of the window so they can't even think I was putting it on. Yeah, like I'd be putting my arms up in the air like, bitch, what? What? I didn't have to take a driving test because I did driver's school and just had to pass the written test. Really? I mean, has anyone in the States gotten their driver's license after they were 18? Did you guys have to do the driver's test and the written? No shit, Eliza, they didn't do depth perception? Interesting. Everybody's allowed to teach? No, I think you have to be certified. I think it's certified teachers. But I mean, you can go apply for a permit and then you can literally drive as long as there's a licensed adult in the front seat with you. Yeah, you can drive anywhere. That's how you learn how to drive. I was 17, we had a written and a driving test. I actually failed the written the first time, but it was it was a really badly worded question. I even showed it to my mom. My mom was like, that's not fair. It was about buses, but the way they worded the question, I was like, no, you never pass a bus if they have flashing lights. But it was like, worded weird. It was dumb. I was pissed. How do I still remember that? I did that when I was 16. We always remember our failures, right? MA has one of the toughest tests in the country. No shit. Damn. The written test in NJ expires when you graduate high school, so you have to retake the written and do the driving, like driving with another person. Yeah. My wife did, since she moved here as an adult. She had to take the written and driver's test. Hardest part was proving she actually lived in the US. Honestly, that is really hard. Billy, good morning, my love. How are you? That is really hard. When I moved to Maryland, trying to get proof of residency, like, it's impossible because to get proof of residency, you have to, like, have mail come to your house, but they won't send, like, official mail to your house because you don't have proof of residency. Like, and they want, like, 5 million forms of ID. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, and just normal mail doesn't work. It has to be, like, come from the government or come from a hospital or something. It was a pain in my fucking dick. I didn't change my license in Maryland for, like, 3 years just because I had to get mail to my fucking house. I got a ticket for following too closely once. Apparently, the following distance is 2 seconds or a car length for every 10 miles of speed you have. What? Pain in my dick. Eyesight, psychotechnical, written, then parking, then driving on the streets as tests ran by police. Then you're required to take it all every few years depending on your age. No shit. I kind of wish they did that in this country. I feel like there's no offense to elderly people. There's a lot of elderly people that need to be off the fucking roads. I realize they don't want their independence taken away, but the only accident I've ever been in involving another person was an 85-year-old blind lady who ran into me at a stoplight. She literally tried to merge into the side of my car. That's not safe. I'm sorry. And there was a state trooper literally behind us. So he pulled over with us and she's like, "You didn't need to call a state trooper." I'm like, "Bitch, please don't say that you didn't realize there was a state trooper behind you as he's standing next to you. You are going to lose your license so fast." Ugh. I can't. Weather conditions, I stay the fuck away. How many dogs? 3. I have 2 big poodles and a pug. My friend had all the answers to the test on a small piece of paper. I copied his answers. He ate the paper after we were done. That's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. My spood, she's molting. It's a very good day. I got a ticket because I was driving without a goal. A goal? What? Like you were driving without a destination? You had glass between you and the test driver? Shut up. Hilariously, it was the same year and model as the car my coworker taught me to drive in. You're lucky. I was taught to drive in really old stick shifts, and then my test was like in some new car. I was like, ugh, scary. I always try to have a healthy distance between me and the next vehicle. Me too. I have a healthy respect for physics. I do not want to get in it. I never, knock on wood, the only human accident I've been in is that old bitch who merged into my car because I'm very wary of other people. I don't trust any other driver on the road. Like, too many people have their fucking phone mounted on their steering wheel or a book or they're knitting or goddamn. Our driving test was bring your own car. Just had to have a center emergency brake. Damn. Lucky. They don't provide a car? Damn, ours did. In a really small town, too. Well, maybe that's why, though. Probably really small town. Is that the spooter you're sending me? Absolutely not. Maybe you can have her dead skin, though. FaceTime while they're driving? Go fuck yourself. That's not happening, is it? Knitting. I'm shitting you not. I've seen people knitting. I've seen people doing their makeup. Like, if you're bored, get a stick shift. You won't have time to do your makeup in the car. Me too. I play music on my in the car, but it's like through the deck, so I never have to touch my phone. Like it's all through the interface, you know? Could you imagine a state taking that much liability willingly providing their own car? I mean, Washington did it. But according to who said it? Was it that fucker Carlson said downtown New Jersey is comparable to the poor conditions of India? Downtown New Jersey, kill me. I have an old man that owns the apartment complex across the street from my house. His Honda Civic is the most dented, scratched up car I've ever seen. Both him and his wife need to lose their license. That's terrifying. We had to test in our car. No shit. I wish I could have. I get viscerally angry when I see people in front of me on the phone and they don't see the light change. I just don't understand what's so interesting on your phone. iPads? Fucker Carlson. Yeah, douche. Is because no, he said, well, he was talking about in India, they have a huge COVID outbreak, like very deadly. Like they have ditches just full of bodies right now because they don't have anywhere to put anybody. And he was talking about that and he said, it's just like downtown Jersey. Oh, it was my mom's nurse friend that said downtown. Thank you. Nope. It was my mom's nurse friend, Kavitha. Downtown New Jersey is just like the poor parts of India. What? What's downtown New Jersey? Help. Everything hurts. Yep, get out of my mouth, Liza. Everything hurts. I don't know. I saw someone on the highway watching the movie in the minivan in front of him. Wow. Some of the technicians at work have 5 phones. Why? 5 phones mounted in several positions. Why? Why in the ever-loving fuck? Oh, Mad Mart, this is Zeke's merch. It's, this Mr. Biz. I have ADHD and I can stand to drive 30 minutes without checking my damn phone. If you're bored, turn on the radio or call a friend before you go on the road. That's what I do. I sing to music. I look around me. Like, I don't touch my fucking phone. I'm not getting in an accident for a text. I'm not gonna kill myself for a text. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be that dumb idiot. Ever. Period. I had a patient. I told you guys about this when, that Pokemon, it's not Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Go came out. And it was before they disabled it in your car. And she got in an accident and killed her entire family playing Pokemon Go on her phone while driving. At stoplights. And that's about the only time. Like, that's when you should be looking at it. And other than that, like, I don't get it. Right? My car has lane assist and driver assist. Oh my god, lane assist is weird. My old Subaru had that. And it would, like, guide you back on the road. That's weird. Call me on my meth phone. Pokemon Go, yeah. I also drive in the far right lane at the dang speed limit. Dude, where were we going the other day? Zeke and I were driving somewhere. We were on the freeway. And I was already going 10 miles over the speed limit. And people were just fucking flying past me. And I'm like, I'm conflicted because I want to be safe and go with the speed of traffic. But like, also I don't want a $500 ticket. One for entertainment, one shares data, one for GPS. Wow, that's crazy. Denver, people just go, man. And I love it, but I'm scared to get a ticket. Like in Baltimore, there's no cops on the highway because they're all in the city. So no one gets tickets. We all speed constantly. Lane assist is great except for the fact that the roads here are shit and have random lines in them that confuse the lane assist. Oh, no shit. Oh my god. Imagine lane assist in PA. Oh my god. That's beautiful. Mad Mart, that's what I say. Like, we never used to, like, there's this weird attitude nowadays where people expect that if they text you or call you, they deserve an immediate response. But back in the day, like, no one had a phone in their car. You could literally just tell your family, I'm going somewhere, and you could be gone all day and no one worried. And you just came home. But now it's like, where are you? Or, like, have you noticed you can make plans with someone, but they'll double check now 7 times that the plans are still happening because we can text? Like, but back in the day, you just make plans and show up. You didn't have to check 50 times if people were still going to do something. It's weird. Phones have really created a weird culture. Instant gratification issues, hardcore. And it's not fair to either party. Like, you never owe anyone a response, ever. And you don't deserve a response from anyone, like, ever. It's very kind to respond to people. It's thoughtful and, you know, shows you give a fuck, but you don't need to do that on the fucking road. Just got an article. A what? What is that? What? Buddy mine just got an article 5. What is this? What the fuck is an article? What is that? Tell me what that is. There's so much reading on that page. What is that? I like the thing on my phone that basically says, I'm driving, leave me the fuck alone. I'll get back to my car later. Fuck yeah. Hell yes. I use a smartwatch now. Dude, those Apple Watches are pretty dope. But they are, like, you just never stop looking at it. It's so damn annoying when you're the person caught in the middle trying to arrange a time to meet. Yes. And I think people are a lot more flaky because of that. Because they can just you know, bail without talking to you in person. Too much instant something, something, yeah. It's just all instant gratification, and I'm guilty of it. I want shit now. I have no patience. Should take the time to meet and then turn my phone off. I've done it. I've literally had days where I turn my phone off, and it feels good. The whole, I texted you and you have not texted me back drives me fucking nuts. It's one thing if it's like a serious thing. Like, if you ask me a serious question that has to do with something, yeah, totally understandable if I didn't write you back. Like, it's probably my fault. But most of the time, like, my family will just send me a picture of something, and I have no response. I don't know what, lol? I feel rude. I feel more rude responding with something fake like lol than I do just not responding and just looking. I don't know. It's weird. Phones have created a weird thing. 538 is a site dedicated to generally unbiased reporting of U.S. politics, most well known for their coverage of election news and updates. Oh, nice. Sick. Is a heavily data-driven news outlet. It branched off from the New York Times after Nate Silver went independent. They're very solid when it comes to data-driven topics and election polls analysis. Nice. I'm not a big texter. I don't like to text, and I don't like typing. I actually hate typing. I used to do it for a living. Like, at the hospital, we would triple chart on patients. I fucking hate typing. I'd much rather talk to someone in person. Or give a one-word answer. Like, I don't want to text a paragraph. I'm never going to text someone a fucking paragraph. I prefer text over phone calls unless someone like, if there's just too much to be said. You know, like, there's a lot of time where Eliza and I'll be talking and I'll be like, do you just want to get in Discord? Because we've just been texting massively for too long. Like, if there's too much to be said, it's better in a call, I guess. But I'm a one-word answer, man. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm not that interesting. I wish I was, but I'm not. My mom is the worst about it. It's like, Mom, you know I have a job, right? I called my mom yesterday, and I think she threatened to come to my house no less than 12 times. A lot of our texts are just memes. Exactly. Like, and those are lol. That's all you really need to do to a text like that. But when you're having a real conversation, it just helps. I mean, I can speak my ideas a lot faster than I can type them. My favorite is when you click on clear all notifications and that tells the app you read the message and you never saw it and the person is like, what the fuck, you're ignoring me? I've done that so many fucking times and I hate myself for it. So many fucking times. So many times I've cleared my notifications and never seen a fucking message. I hate it. So many times. People assume tone or implications and would not be confused if people were actually talking on the phone. Well, that's what I mean. If you have a conversation that even needs tone or implications, that should be on the phone. I have a 3 text limit. If you're sending me more than 3 messages, fucking call me. Yeah. For some reason, I have a phobia of talking to people on the phone, but I have no problem using voice chat. I kind of feel that. I have a weird phobia answering my phone. It's weird. I just watched Venom 2 trailer. Oh my god, there's a Venom 2 trailer. I bet it has music in it, and I can't play it on stream, and I hate everything now. Yeah, Big Daddy. I mean, that's... A lot of people have bitched because they've sent me messages and I don't respond. I'm like, you sent me nothing to respond to. You didn't ask me a question. You didn't do anything. You sent me 10 music videos. Thank you. Or like a meme. There's only so many times I can write lol, thanks. I loved Venom. I thought Venom was really good. Brandon, oh my god. That are not a conversation or a question. I just don't know what to say. I have nothing. I mean, lol. Like, that's the universal fucking conversation ender. It's time for a button. We actually need to take a break because my coffee is cold. So, let's do button first. I'm so happy for Azula. She's stretching. Sorry about all the white stuff reflecting on her. All right, let's battle for the glory of yours and my holes. Wait, wrong scene. Look at Azula stretching. I'm so proud of her. She's gonna be so pretty. This one, and then this one. Let's do. It's time to get fucked. That's really quiet too. Oh well. Mark, I mean, you send me shit that you actually, like, ask me stuff, though. Like, it's just, like, sometimes I feel like people are just searching for someone to fill their boredom. And it's me. I love to talk to people. I love having a good conversation. but I'm not here to fill people's boredom. Like, I'm not interesting. I have nothing to say. I will comment on whatever you have to say, but I got nothing. You know? Oh, is Woody Harrelson gonna be Carnage? Dude, I have to go watch it. I'm gonna watch it on my break. She's out of the molt fully. Yep, she's out of the molt. She's on her back stretching. Yep. Once she gets away from the molt, I'll pull it out, but I don't want to bug her. You're keeping me from being bored while working right now. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm here for, man. But this is fun. I'm getting something out of this, too. All right, I got a bomber. Nugs for Hugs got a paladin. Zelda Quinn got a bomber. And Rod Johnson got a healer. Not bad, actually. Not a bad pull. We are one battle away from the blue box, guys. One battle away from the blue box. My brain took that to a completely different direction to fill their holes. I mean, everybody wants their holes filled, but, you know. Oh, it's a spooky. I like the spooky ones. I'll do a tank. Why not? We go in this area, right? Yeah. All right, my dudes. Break time. First of the day. Stand up, stretch your dicks, get some water, get some coffee, and load a bowl. And when we come back, I don't know, maybe we'll play some Darkest Dungeon. Fucking chill. Try not to die. Love you guys. Bring me back. Bye.
This dungeon? Yeah, I think we should. So proud of Azula right now. Gizmo's causing trouble?
Sounds like you haven't sinned lately, bitch. Activating lurker mode. Not enough gun. Lurk away, honeybean. We're gonna play Darkest Dungeon, because yesterday we didn't get to play much, and it's a really fun game, and it's easy to play chill. Chill Mondays. For the Red Rocket, he must search. Oh my god. Trick gets such a crazy Red Rocket sometimes, usually when he's just really excited to see Zeke. Like, anytime, like, if Zeke leaves the house and comes home, fucking Trick loses his mind and just gets the biggest boner. I'm like, bro, he's so excited. Good morning, Eric. How are you? Good morning, Myron. How are you doing? Oh my god, what is that, Glenny? What is it? All aboard the GOP Express. Next stop, Crazy Town. Oh no, what is this? Oh god, we'll save it. That looks intense. Ugh, exquisite sin. Chillin'. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a good morning. We're gonna play some Darkest Dungeon and try to not kill people. Don't we all get the biggest boner for Zeke? I mean, you're not wrong there. Damn it, you got me. You got me. He's just joining the crowd. Fuck. I didn't even know. My little dog's so smart. His little penis. Can't kill me. Although I cannot kill Viata. The Toxic was so good, though. So worth the lack of gameplay. I used to... So when I first started streaming... Not when I first started. When I went full time, I kind of had this little schedule where I would stream like 2 hours of talking, and then I felt like I needed to play a game.